Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know, if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all the returning friends and family, y'all already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Hopefully, everybody is having a blessed and productive Tuesday so far. Hopefully, for those who are out and about in them cold regions, hopefully y'all bundled up enough. It's kind of crazy out here. People getting sick left and right. It technically is cold and flu season, but still want to make sure you as healthy as possible. You know, especially with the way they trying to change the dynamics of things. Got to definitely make sure you the healthiest you could possibly be. Hey, Patty, blessings, top of the morning. But that's one thing you got to be mindful of. At least for those that's in them regions where it get cold. Make sure you straight, man. You'll still salute, bro. Just make sure that you bundled up enough, especially if you have to be out there. Because the way they trying to line things up, it ain't looking good. So that's just why I'm like, yeah, some of y'all gonna have to start doing the right things as far as make sure you got the proper vitamins, minerals that you need for your body. Because the way they trying to line things up, they trying to add almost everything. And this is just my opinion and my view. I feel like they trying to line everything up because apparently this situation has spiked back up again. I ain't even gonna say what I'm gonna say, but you know what I'm talking about. My purge partner, Molly, blessings, Scorpio lady. Glad y'all tuned in this morning. Hope everybody having a good one so far. But definitely just take care of your body overall health wise, cause it ain't crucial out here. Got a little disturbing news this morning, not for me, but just kind of disturbed me. Period. Cause I'm like, this is a healthy person I know, and I'm like, yeah, you gotta definitely start getting in tune with your body. Any little thing you think might be wrong, go get yourself checked out. Most important thing you could possibly do. Because you can't say you want to be happy and healthy when you're neither of the two. You could be happy, but not healthy. Or you could be healthy and not happy. You have to have the combo of both. So when you feel your body is really like not where it's supposed to be at, yeah, definitely it's a sign. I don't care how much you don't like it. Go get yourself checked out just to be sure. And if you don't like something that you heard, you get a second overall opinion. You know? And like I said, the way they trying to line it up is like they trying to line it up with one thing in particular, and we know that's not the case. We know it's during the winter time. This is when your body is the weakest. We know this. That's why you always try to tell people get the best balance of whatever you need. Because, like, prime example, you ain't got enough iron, you're gonna be kind of cold, or you're gonna always have issues within your man. Listen, like you got low iron, 9 out of 10 you're gonna have to get a blood transfusion at some point. Like I said, just keep the right, keep the right amount of balance. Good money. You know, sometimes you're gonna have to do things you ain't gonna want to do, but it still is a health benefit. Certain things we know is nasty for some reason is actually good for us. You know, yeah. Sometimes you gotta do something different, bro. Like, nah, it's sometimes even if it ain't speed walking, just like me, I do my normal walk every morning. If I don't catch it in the morning, I catch it in the evening before time. And I don't just walk to one block to the next like some people. No, I actually walk. And sometimes y'all done caught some of the lives where it's been multiple things going on in the background. So, hey, blessings. Like I said, sometimes you definitely gotta do what's right for your body. Don't go against it. You know. A lot blessings. You know. Like I said, top of the morning, everybody just tuned in. I'm gonna be on here butt so crazy, but I just want to really admit to all my real friends and family out here: get your bodies right. You know, if you know you having any type of issue, even if it's an issue where you might have to possibly get surgery just to correct something, do it. But make sure you getting the right diagnosis. Period. You don't always go by just one. You don't always go by just one opinion. No, sometimes you might need multiple opinions depending on what's what. Trust yourself enough to know, you want to be happy, you want to enjoy the rest of the days that you have here, got to be healthy. Sometimes you're going to have to change something up. Certain things, your diet, you're going to definitely have to change up. Hey, Duck, blessings. I definitely ain't see you in a minute. Happy Tuesday to everybody that did pull up. Yo, Cherokee, salute, bro. Ryder, you already know, my man. Like I said, just definitely be mindful of certain things because that could trigger something. Like I just found out one of my people's, and he's one of the healthiest people I know, but just recently not listening to what somebody told him, especially his own doctor, went against the grain, and now he's suffering for it right now. He gonna be all right, but he just when somebody usually tell you something for your own good and you got more than one opinion, that's usually a sign that you should just stop doing it. Like if a doctor is telling you, if more than one person has told you, you probably got to stop drinking, or you might have to quit just smoking one thing. Not so much as weed. Quit one of the two things. Which one you gonna quit? Which one you think gonna be more healthier for you, the cigarette or the weed? I would rather take my chance on the weed, sorry to say, than the cigarette. If I gotta stop, hey, all right, fuck it. It won't be the first time I quit, like, and it won't be the last time. Like, this will be like, come on, you just gotta follow your gut instinct sometimes. You know. See, like certain things you're gonna have to cut out because, like, let's keep it real. It don't do you no good on either end. You know, like somebody told me, I think I'm gonna stop drinking, son, because I've been feeling like this, that, and third. I'm like, well, if I said, have you been to a doctor? He like, nah, but I said, all right then. So you following what your own body is telling you, which I respect. And he stopped drinking. And for a good reason too. And then what's crazy? He went to go to the doctor a couple weeks later. Come to find out, he was like, "Yo, glad you stopped drinking when you did. You definitely probably would have been in this hospital sooner than you think." And sometimes you gotta really check up on everything, man. Don't get it twisted. I don't do all that doctor's appointments, all that shit like that. I'm only going somewhere where I know my body in particular is all right. Look, my body fucked up. I gotta go do this. Other than that, I'm normally about good. I know my body too well. I know when it comes wintertime, it's always going to be up and down with the weather. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing normal for nobody. You know. you know, and not to be funny. You know, some people don't drink. Some people don't smoke. Some people do both. But normally, it's a balance to some degree. Only because you got some people who will occasionally drink, like they ain't drinking every day, but they'll have a drink here and there, like if it's a festive occasion. Then you're gonna have your smokers, like just I'm gonna smoke every day regardless, but I know what I'm smoking, I know how much I'm intaking, and that's it. Like I said, do whatever the hell you want to do with your own body. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's all mind and it's all about how you do it. Like, I think the one thing some people should do and should take heed to. Don't be taking stuff you know for a fact you don't need to put in your body, because that's another way that it starts to trigger in your body. Like if you know you don't need this for respiratory problems and stuff, don't take it. If you don't need pills for pain or something like that because of whatever, don't take it. Don't mess with it. Don't even try to experiment with it because you don't know what the hell it can do with you. Some people it can have an everlasting effect. You already know, bro. Salute. Top of the morning, bro. I just caught the video too, bro. So nah, but like I said, you definitely gotta take heed because I've seen some people wanting to be funny and experiment with shit. Now they fucking turned out for life. Like it's nothing you can say or do. They turned out. You know, don't introduce nothing to your body that you ain't been introduced. So some people I see why they don't drink or smoke, and I can respect that. Some people do more drinking than smoking. Like I said, you catch me drinking when I know it's something festive. Other than that, I'm gonna catch me with a jar of weed. That's all you gonna catch me with, straight up. But I still give my body some balances. Unlike some people, I don't just sit down on my ass all day. When I'm not working, even when I'm out and about, and I could be running a multitude of errands or just doing whatever. That's what I'm saying. You gotta have a perfect balance, and sometimes you're gonna have to get that proper rest too. Despite you think you don't need it, you're gonna have to get it. Even if it's just 5, 6 hours, that's better than you sleeping for an hour and then you start your whole day off again like it's nothing. And some people can do that, but then when you start catching up with you, when it start catching up with you, you're gonna see it like, oh shit. Like I said, get the proper balance of stuff that you need in your body. Even in the morning, certain things you eat could be a fucking energy booster. Some things you're gonna have to just do naturally. That's it. And if you have to resort to medications for certain things, then you do it. But then guess what? Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't abuse on it. Even if you don't need it no more. Once you don't need it no more, get rid of it. Doctor tell you might have to start exercising more, doing whatever, especially if you back and forth with the weight, and it's to a point where it could possibly put you in the hospital for real. Like let's look at some of the people that are either still here or passed away, and always had an issue with the weight and the health. So you got to take that into consideration. You want to be the best person and want to live the best life. Sometimes you have to start from the inside out, and that's including your health. Not just your physical health, but also your mental health as well. Got to have a balance of both. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in yesterday, because as you see, you got a three-peat yesterday. You caught the early morning comedy session, you caught the serious session during the day, and then you caught the lighttime music. And for those who was in the club last night, you know what they always do. I ain't even bothered to look to see what song it was that interrupted the stream. But I was thanking y'all for tuning in anyway and just chilling out. Because this is what's happening over here. None of that other stuff you thought was happening over here is not happening. General overall topics that everybody should be really focused on. Like I said, your health is definitely one of them. You got to get out there and walk, jog, do whatever, do it. Feel you got to do some weightlifting or do whatever it is you do in particular, you do it. That's it. It shouldn't be a hard-earned lesson. You shouldn't have to learn the hard way being in the hospital to realize, damn, I should have just did this on Jump Street. You know? Damn, early in the morning. But I do appreciate y'all that tuned in. Like I said, for those who are rocking and supporting, y'all already know what it is. Ain't nothing different coming here that don't need to come here. Like I said, your health is definitely number one issue that's plaguing a lot of us is our health. It's not just the things we eat, it's the things we do. Like I said, you gotta have a balance when it comes to life. Definitely need that. Yo, true salute, bro. you know, because regardless of what, you know, while your body's in the best shape that it could possibly be in, you know, do what's best for you, you know, because you got some people who feel, oh, I'm good, I'm healthy. I could do this for the rest of my life and I'll be good. Nah, you're not always gonna be good, depending on what it is you're doing. If you fucking taking pills at a young age, that shit will fucking burn you out and catch up to you before you even get 21 or before you even get a golden age. Fucking with lean and cough syrup and all that other stuff, that's definitely gonna mess you up. You gotta take that into consideration, man. You gotta always have a proper balance in your body. Fruits, vegetables, yeah, you have your little fatty foods here and there, but you should know a balance. Like I know I'm not supposed to eat nothing greasy before I go to sleep. I ain't gonna eat nothing greasy. And if I do eat something greasy in the late, I'm not going to sleep right away. You know, it's just a common, simple thing some people forget. Like I said, I know I just had some fucking greasy ass hot tacos. I'm not going to sleep like 10 minutes later. I'm not going to lay down. I'll be staying my ass up for like at least another hour or so until I know I'm properly good. Then I'll lay the fuck down. And you got some people who have a hard time resting. And if melatonin ain't a thing for you, then hey, you're just gonna have to find ways to clear your brain so you can sleep. And sometimes we can't clear our brain because if we got a lot of different things going on, you know, it'll have you thinking or have you worried. But like I said, that man upstairs don't put nothing in front of you that you can't handle. And like I said, sometimes regardless of what, you might have to force yourself to go to sleep. Doesn't matter what it is you're doing. Whether it's playing the game, watching the movie, doing whatever. Gotta have a proper amount of rest and everything else in your body for you to maintain and sustain. That's it. You know, y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Like I said, just a quick morning live shoot. Oh man, I definitely needed this walk this morning. Despite that, it felt like it snowed last night. Definitely needed this damn walk. You know. So let me chime in with my people, see what's going on. Like I said, only the real people are gonna rock. Only the real people are gonna understand what's what over here. Some people might not want the real, so hey, it is what it is. But hopefully everybody is having a blessed morning, whether you at work or just doing whatever, you know. And hopefully taking care of yourself the way you're supposed to, like I said. Because health is just the most important thing, period. Yeah, your happiness and everything else is important, but the main important thing is health. That's just like me working my bones off and then I can't enjoy the fruits of my labor because I'm unhealthy or I can't do nothing. You know, like I said, you want to be able to do whatever it is you want to do in life, you know, but also at least be healthy. I done seen some 80-year-old people just recently. No canes, no walkers, no scooters, none of that. Some of these people, like I said, and I know, and you know, you figure a person that you know is a normal. I know a person that's a straight alky. He don't smoke no weed, cigarettes, none of that. He drink. And right now, I just watched him. He moving right past me, like he moving right past me on this shit. Like, you know, your Uncle L, salute, bro. Top of the morning. You know, like I said, you got some people. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not even just about age a lot of times. Because I done seen some kid. I done seen some people younger than me that look way worse, or they don't move as quick as they should be moving. And that's a problem right there. Like I said, depending on what you're doing, you need to stop abusing it. Like I said, your body is a vessel. You're supposed to try to keep your vessel as clean as possible. And if you don't keep, if you don't keep it clean, guess what's gonna happen? At some point, you're gonna break down, and it ain't gonna be a good thing. You know, like even when it comes down to having a morning breakfast, sometimes you're gonna have to have that. My bad, y'all. But you definitely gonna have to have that balance. Like I said, you get up in the morning sometimes, you might skip breakfast, but you better make sure you at least eat lunch and dinner. Very critical, like I said, to keep your health. Keep saying that because the truth. Health is your wealth. Some of y'all break your bones in your body just to try to attain a certain amount of whatever. And then when it's all said and done, you can't even really enjoy it. You're supposed to be able to have a balance. Work, do what you do, but also enjoy life. Live it to the fullest. You know? Just like everybody know, your health is definitely the main thing because prime example, if you have to go outside the country, yeah, make sure you got proper nutrition you gonna need, and then you get the proper shots you gonna need. Because whenever you going elsewhere outside of the United States, you don't know what you could be coming across. And there's some of y'all will be ending up bringing that shit right back here. So I said you gotta watch out. Do what's necessary. Because what you're used to here, if you go elsewhere, it ain't gonna be the same. You don't think that's the most important thing in life? It's a sad reality. I'm gonna be honest with you, it will be a sad reality. You know, sometimes you might need to eat more vegetables. Sometimes you might have to eat more fruits. Sometimes you might have to eat less of certain things too. Like I said, you always gotta have a balance. Like you ever seen some people go crazy seafood wise? Yeah, I got seafood. I got seafood. Okay, it's all good. But I learned even back then, too much of a good thing ain't always a good thing. Like I said, especially if you eating it day in and day out. I seen some people eating certain things day in and day out. I'm like, at some point, you're gonna get broken down because it's like you're not getting that proper balance. Can't always eat outside food. Sometimes you gotta cook your own food. You know. Sometimes that's how a health issue can arise too. You done been out in the restaurant, you thinking everything's smooth, the food probably ain't all the way cooked through, or it could be something else going on in there, or somebody could have possibly contaminated your food while bringing you your food. You know, something to really look out for too. That's why I said sometimes you have to. If you're not eating out every day, you better get your ass on a skillet or something and do something. Make you a salad, do something. Hey, blessings. That's what you got to do though. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just something to take into consideration every day. You want to try to live to see every day, gotta make sure your body healthy. And you also gotta make sure you moving in the right path and direction. That's it. Some things it might seem hard to do, but it's not really hard to do. And some things is just the mental. Most of these obstacles is just a whole mental. It's basically, can I do this or won't I do this? You know, it's really where it comes down to. If I gotta stop smoking cigarettes, let me see. What's more important? Me still being here every other day or me continuing to smoke cigarettes till I don't be here? You know? Some of y'all already, because we know some people, they health is different. Some people bodies different. Some people was born different. Some people's actually, how they call it, juvenile diabetes or whatever, or type 2 at a young age. Like I said, certain things you got to be mindful of, you know? And if you know you got to take certain medications just to keep your body in line, then do so. And that's something not just for the not for the older folks, but for some of the younger folks to take into consideration. Your health is important. You're supposed to have a balance in life, especially when you're young. Most of the kids we know supposed to be outside running around. Not saying during school hours. We talking about after school hours. A lot of them need to still burn out a lot of whatever. Supposed to be out and about at least to a certain time. You know, and in that same token, while you outside, do something that you know is constructive. You know, if you in the sports, continue to do your sports. Just saying. Gotta have that balance in life in order for you to maintain your structure. You know, that's the most vital thing. Period. You don't want to be laying in the hospital and not knowing when you're gonna be able to leave that hospital. And you definitely don't want to be a permanent resident there. You know, definitely take everything you doing into consideration. And if you feel you gotta quit something, then you quit it. And if you feel it's hard to quit, then you get with somebody that you know will be your backbone to help you quit. Just like some people, like I said the other day, some people want to go do certain things as far as losing weight, trying to do whatever, but if they don't got the right people around them to motivate them and inspire them, then they ain't gonna want to do it. And they might not do it. Because if they don't see, not saying it like that, some people, if they don't see you doing it, they ain't gonna do it. Or if they see you ain't really got their support, they ain't gonna do it. You know? I'm saying you're gonna definitely need a support system when it comes to your health, mental health, and all of that. You know, you're supposed to have that. I just feel any human being with at least some sort of morals and common sense is supposed to understand that. You know, you need a support system for a lot of these people who might have never either had one or possibly are looking for one. You know, like I said, I ain't gonna be on here but for so long. A lot of you, it is kind of nippy out here, even with the gloves on. So I just wanted to say that too. Like some of y'all gonna definitely have to take into consideration whatever health issues you might be having. Get a second opinion and see what's what, and then make the proper changes. And then for some who don't have it and want to avoid it, just do what you need to do. Put the best things in your body you could possibly put. That's really all you can do. Because you don't want to be, it don't matter if you're young or old. You don't want to be sitting in the hospital or laying up in there for God knows how long. Because that's not that costs. I'm not going to hold you. That costs money too. I don't care if you do got the money to, no, that costs money. Just do that. Do the proper balance of things in life to keep your body in tune and you good. And when it comes to the mental health part of it, for some of y'all who ain't fully into that deep beast of the belly, uh, if you know you need help, closed mouth don't get fed again. You gonna have to open your mouth and say something. Some people might look at you funny, some people might look at you different, but if you really need the help, go get it. You got some spots where they do offer free counseling and stuff like that in case you're going through whatever. But I always feel when it comes to that part of it, that should be added in everybody's health plan, whatever health plan you got. I don't just need physical checkups. I might need a mental checkup just to be on the safe side. You know, it's the most important thing you can do. Your mental health and your physical health definitely got to be in tune with each other. Because if not, you'll be going down a road that you really don't want to go down. And it might not even fully be your fault, but it's just, something to think about. Hey, yo, really salute, bro. Like I said, mental health and physical health. That should be the main thing that's on somebody's health plan, period. Doesn't matter. Whether it's Medicaid or Medicare. Because some people might want to get a scan just to be, and it's not so much as even mental health. You want to get a scan just to make sure you ain't got no type of tumors, no type of nothing going on in your brain that you don't need either. You know, definitely get your body in tune. You know, if I feel I know I'm having headaches out of nowhere and I don't know why I'm getting them, I'm going to find out what the hell is going on. And if it's to a situation where it's like either some people be getting headaches and then find out they need glasses. Some people getting headaches and they might have a tumor, might have an underlying cancer or a benign. You don't know what could happen. Might have an aneurysm for you know. That's why I said when it comes to your body and you know something ain't right, whether you really like doctors or not, sometimes you're gonna have to go just to make sure you're good. Now more, nothing less. Hey, angel blessings. You know, that's something that should stick in everybody's brain, young or old. If you know something wrong with your body and you gotta trust your gut instinct. And if your gut instinct is telling you, nah, I can't do this or I can't, now I gotta go see what's going on, then go see what's going on. I lost one person years ago because they didn't want to go. They ain't think nothing was gonna happen. They ain't think nothing of it. Went to sleep and then they ain't wake up. But if any time you done said something more than once about something, you should fucking go and get yourself, taken care of. That's it. You don't want to see your people's dying left and right, especially when you know for a fact some of it could have been avoided. And sometimes you might have to intervene, especially if you see one of your real friends or family going through it. Like, nah, you got to stop. You got to cut this out. Like I said, you can't enable people to do certain things. Like, prime example, if I know you're not supposed to be drinking, but I'm offering you a beer, I'm enabling you to continue your downfall. And that's not what real friends and family are supposed to be doing. If I know you ain't supposed to be around no weed, that's just like if I know you just got out of jail. I know you can't be around nothing in particular. I'm not gonna bring nothing around you that could possibly get you caught up. And I ain't gonna bring you nowhere where you could possibly get caught up. You know? Now I look at it on all those lines. You can't enable certain things. And certain people they can't enable you neither. That's all I'm saying. If I know you ain't supposed to be drinking, I ain't gonna offer you no liquor. If I know you ain't supposed to be smoking or doing anything of the sort that's supposed to be fucking up your body, I ain't giving it to you. Because I don't want nothing to happen and it comes on me. Nope. So I don't want that on my conscience. If anybody else want that, that's on them. But I'm not doing it. Like I said, different balance when it comes to that. And I always felt like that anyway. Like, if anybody is still going to try to give you stuff that could possibly mess up your body or could possibly kill you, then they ain't no real friend. And that's when you, as a person, are supposed to make that decision and say, you know what, let me just move away. Like I said, just things to think about. Like if I know for a fact you ain't supposed to be taking no type of excessive stuff that's bad for you. Like if I know for a fact you ain't supposed to be having pills, am I supposed to still give you pills? No. Am I supposed to plug you into somebody who might have them? No. You know? It's just some things you know you're not going to be able to really do and think that you're going to have a full balance to it. So why even put yourself through it? And if you got to do the natural things like exercise, put the right herbals and nutritions in your body, and if you got to eliminate certain foods or just certain things you doing activity wise, then do it. And if you might have to increase certain things just for you to keep a certain balance, then you do it. You know, nothing more, nothing less. You know, and another thing that's a part of health that everybody got to realize: stress is still a killer. I don't know if it's still the number one killer, but it's still a killer. Some people are gonna have to keep their stress levels to a minimum. Even with whatever's going on in life, sometimes you have to keep yourself stress free, sucker free. Prime example, if I know for a fact I'm beefing and stressing with somebody and I'm screaming and yelling at the top of my lungs, at some point I'm either expecting to lose my voice, I'm expecting to either go into some sort of shock, have a stroke or a heart attack because I'm putting too much pressure on my heart. You know, I'm over here exceeding, yelling, and getting crazy for what? I seen one person one time literally having an argument with somebody, going the fuck in, and then just collapse because it was too much. You know, like I said, stress level, you got to keep that to a certain minimum. Yeah, it's like something burning on this motherfucker already. Smell like a fucking fire. My fault, y'all. That shit just fucked up my whole nose right now. It's messing up my weed smell. Son of a bitch. Never a dull moment in the city. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just gotta take that into consideration. Some of y'all is supposed to be, am I my brother's keeper or my sister's keeper, but you can't be throwing stuff at your people if you know it's possibly killing them. That's just like if I'm a drug dealer and I know this person is a no. If I know I'm not. Nope, nope. It ain't gonna happen on me. It's not gonna happen on me. And I'm not even supporting that because at the end of the day, I shouldn't even have to see you doing that. Like, if I know I'm selling crack, am I supposed to be still giving crack to my boy moms if she on it? No, not doing that shit at all. I don't give a fuck about the money. No, I'm not doing that. It's just a moral compass. Nah, wouldn't even be in that game in the first place. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yo, D True, salute, man. If y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all already know it's peace and blessings for those who tuned in the chat. No, but definitely, like I said, give your body. Yeah, it's definitely a fire somewhere, y'all. That fire just made me want to clip my weed now. I don't know where the fuck it's coming from though. But all in all, you gotta definitely give yourself the proper balance when it comes to your mental health and when it comes to your physical. And again, when it comes to the stress factors, you gotta keep your stress to a minimum. Not gonna be sitting here screaming out the top of my lungs, yelling out, going crazy, stressing out over every little thing. You know, you're supposed to have something to at least keep your stress level at a minimum. Doesn't matter what it is. I got multiple options to keep my stress levels down. But when I'm only stressed out, I'm only stressed out about certain things, like hearing sad news about people that are either close to you or whatever passing away. That's just something normal. It's always going to be that normal stress right there. Certain things might not be going your way. That don't mean you're supposed to dwell on it and make you get to that point of just lashing the fuck out. And then you're going to have, sometimes you're going to have to get away from certain people because they might be the triggers. Those might be the triggers for you to get stressed out. You know, like if you know you hanging with somebody that every time you look, they into a fucking beef or argument about something, you know, at some point, it's not just going to be a bunch of bullshit behind it. You're going to get stressed out yourself because it's like, oh, damn, nigga, why we can't just go outside and have a good time? You be bugging, you know? Oh, I want some of that too. Don't think I ain't see that just now, Scorpio lady. I want peace. Send it via email. You know I want that, son. Matter of fact, I might make that too. See, you just gave me the best idea. Thank you, Scorpio lady. You just gave me the best idea. You know? Like I said, all in all, just keep your stress levels down. For those who don't smoke or drink, just find ways to keep your stress level down. I know some people that just they be stressed out to a point where they might snap. They'll put their music on, go take a job, go out, go play some sports, or they'll just go out and go find something to do. Move, shoot, eat, whether they by themselves or not. You know what? Let me just go to a movie. Let me go to a show. Let me go here and just get my mind clear. You know, because you're gonna have daily stresses regardless, but some of them stresses shouldn't take you to a point where you could end up being in the hospital. Especially we know when we get up certain ages, our heart is definitely like still our vessel, but we got to keep that as good as possible. Well, I say you just got to have that balance. That's it. Like I said, if you have to separate and eliminate certain stresses out your life, people or whatever, then do so. Especially for those who want to be here long. About your health. Y'all focused on all the wrong things, but the main things you should be focused on, it starts from the inside out, which is your mental health and your physical health. Prime example, another prime example. If I'm supposed to be trying to work a job, but I know I got a problem with my shoulder or my arm and I can't hold nothing or do nothing, you think I'm supposed to continue to sit there and let my shit fuck up or deteriorate? No, I'm supposed to take myself to a hospital and go figure out what's going on. you know, I had to tell one of my peoples that a couple weeks ago. Yo, I'm trying to get this job, but yo, it's like I can't. Yo, bro, if there's something wrong, you probably pinched something in your shoulder, your rotator cuff, whatever. Go figure out what's going on, bro. Because if you can't lift your arm past a certain way, or you can't even do the regular back and forth, that's like if you trying to swim. How can you swim if you got one arm? Not saying it's not possible, but shit, that's gonna be an uncomfortable feeling. I'm trying to do something. I only got one arm, basically. Especially if it's that my dominant arm, like you messed up. You better go get yourself checked out. What happened? He just texted me last night after the live got interrupted. Yo, bro, you was right, son. It's something with my rotator cuff. I knew it. Like, come on. No, I'm not a psychic, but I'm saying I knew it. Like when you saying certain things that's just obvious, like, yeah, nigga could be your rotator. You probably pinched a nerve. You probably did this. You know? Yo, Ming, salute. Yo, the word salute, bro. But that is true. You know, like if you know for a fact you trying to do certain things and you might not be able to do it right then and there, that should be a prime example of taking yourself to go get checked out. See, now if my boy would have been hard headed and not listen, he probably would have fucked his rotator cup up for real, doing some shit, you know? And you're gonna definitely need your help. That's just like if you on a job, you doing certain things, you know you got to be able to really walk and maneuver around, but you having problems with your legs. It's about time for you to go get that situated to see what's going on. And we know sometimes even if your legs or whatever might be deteriorating and you not knowing it, at some point you still got to make sure. All right, just in case if I might have to find something where I know I could keep pressure off me or do whatever, do so. Just saying. You want to live long enough? Shoot. That's what I'm saying. If you know you got an underlying issue that could be stopped and managed at that point, do it. I knew a person who their body wasn't feeling right to a degree and this wasn't normal for them. They went, found out what was going on, and luckily they went in time. You know, like even certain cancers could be in your body, you don't know. Definitely get your body checked out. Like I said, don't wait till it's too late. And you definitely don't want to be sitting for a long hospital stay. Like I said, even when it comes down to your, like I said, stress is definitely a part of that health factor. And if you got too much of it, that should break your body down. Not enough rest, too much stress. Those are the two things that'll fuck your body up. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it is true. That will mess you up completely. Start getting in tune. Because the way things is moving, all of these new little quote unquote variants and viruses moving around, you don't want to be messed up on the front line. And your front line of anything should be healthy, getting that balance you need. Some people think I can still continue to do what I do and that's it. All right. Just know at some point it does have a grave consequence. Like again, if you know you're supposed to stop drinking for the safety of your own life, stop drinking and stop being around the people that's going to enable you to keep drinking. You know, just make sure you got everything in order. And even if sometimes you feel like you might have lost some weight and it's not on your own behalf, could be something wrong. Definitely get your body checked out. I knew one or two people that was eating wild crazy like a dog and wasn't gaining no weight. Come to find out they had a tapeworm. Even that simplest thing like that. I'm like, nah, I didn't know where you eating like this and you ain't gaining no weight. I done gained some weight and I'm eating the same shit you eating. Come to find out tapeworm. You know? Simplest things could be floating around in your body and you not know it, especially if you done took trips outside of the United States. Get your body checked out, especially when you come back in the States. Get your body checked out. Because for all you know, you could have something that's not possibly over here, and now you done bought it over here. You done became the, you done became basically the organism foot to come and spread. You know, get your body in tune. It's just like I said, if you wasn't born and raised in certain areas, when you going into these areas, you don't know what could happen. That's just like if you going overseas. That's just like you going to the Amazon rainforest. You don't know what that man. You better get yourself vaccinated and do whatever. Because you don't know what the hell is over there. You don't know what you possibly could be bringing back. You could possibly get sick and die over there where you at. I ain't saying you can't go and enjoy your life and travel the world, but make sure you smart while you traveling the world too. You don't want to be carrying something or bringing something, or you don't want to have something in your body and come to find out it's been fucking you up this whole time. It's just something to take into consideration. And I ain't saying this just to say it. No, I'm saying it because I feel some of the people need to wake up. I wouldn't be here if I didn't care. You know, if you know for a fact, it, you know, Your body just ain't right. Make sure your body get right. That's it. Do the best possible thing you can. Like I said, the goal is to be happy and healthy. But how can you be happy if you're not healthy? And how can you be healthy if you're not happy? So you got to have a balance, mental health and physical health. Again, don't let what I said go over your head. Because that's something that should resonate with everybody, young and old. Your health is the main key. If I can't run down a block to save my life, how do I expect to be happy? If you know some people who are kind of overweight for their height and all of that, and they gotta do what they gotta do, let them do what they gotta do. And you're supposed to be the inspiration for that. Sometimes you might need a partner just to keep yourself where you need to keep yourself at, balanced. The right people, the right motivation, and the right care, you be all right. But some people are overlooked that though. That's why I said when I bring topics here, it's things that people are going to resonate with, and then you're going to have some things that people are going to overlook and underlook. And some people honestly don't care. But I'm not speaking for those who don't care. I speak for those who do care. So definitely just wanted to tune in with y'all though. Like I said, we had fun last night. We was definitely turned up last night. So who knows? Who knows? I'm definitely doing that Friday though. Don't get it twisted. We still getting the music Friday, definitely. Like I said, you're gonna always have a balance on certain things here. I don't think I'm just gonna be on militant time all the time. No, I have a balance in life. And the people that know me best know it. I'm gonna have my moments when I'm on it and I don't want to hear nothing that's gonna disturb nothing. And if I feel you disturbed anything, then you know what it is. Other than that, it's a balance. That's it. Yeah, I don't be paying that. I don't listen. I don't pay nobody no type of mind. And again, this is how some people end up getting sniped in the mix. Don't do that. I told y'all that laugh come out is over for y'all niggas. Don't do it. There really is a fucking fire going on. But where, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to be nosy shit. That's why I'm outside. It smell like it's in the area. Like, hey, Regina, blessings. Top of the morning. Well, I should say top of the afternoon now for some of y'all. But yeah, definitely take that into consideration. You're gonna have people that come in here and want to say the dumbest shit while something serious is going on. So that's how you know they don't care about their own life. Or they don't got a life. Because if you really have one, don't offer advice that don't work. How does that sound? I ain't even have to look at the chat to know somebody got sniped out of here already. That's the sad part. I'm about to look right now. Oh, I looked again. Somebody got sniped. Do I jog? I jog, I walk, I do whatever. Do you jog in the morning or do you sit in the house? Like I said, we could do this today. I got time. It wouldn't matter if I walk, jog, or roll my bike. I'm outside and I'm doing something, right? I'm not sitting being lazy on the couch, right? I'm not just sitting here online all day, right? I got a feeling I'm gonna see your name somewhere else again. So just know. Oh shit, just know you don't want to be in the line of fire. Yeah. Because you always gonna have people like that. But see, that's why those people always get checked at the door. Because if you worry and asking me questions, why wouldn't I be doing something that I know for a fact is good for me? You're supposed to be out walking, jogging, doing whatever, even if it's cold. You getting a proper exercise for your body that you need. What are you doing all day? I see you ain't saying nothing else since you asked that question, unless somebody sniped you out the chat already. Like I said, you want to balance, you got it. uh, like I said, I don't entertain that because it's the same person that's probably in real time a nobody in life, ain't doing nothing with their life. And it don't matter who it is. It could be one person, it could be a multitude. What does that say about your life that you worried about what I'm doing? Like I said, I'm outside. You hear the background, I'm outside. What are you doing? Oh, now I already know, bro. I just be laughing. Exactly. And I'm gonna put that up there. Because the majority of these shows be sitting on their ass. Ain't doing shit. Going from chat to chat trying to disturb something. You can't stop knowledge, progress, and again, movement. You can't stop none of that. You think you're gonna stop the movement? You can't. Because it's not even really just the movement. It's just morals and common sense when it comes to certain things. We all know our health is the most important thing we're supposed to be taking care of, mentally and physically. Without it, nigga, you not nothing but a shell of nothing. Or you're a sack of shit or a couch potato, like some people. So again, this was just an informative live, like how it always is. If you don't think it's cool to try to keep yourself healthy and balanced and try to live life wrong, then something definitely wrong with you. And again, you need mental health. You need mental health. And if you don't understand that even further than that, then guess what? Y'all know what I'm about to say, right? You know where I'm going with it. You smoke rocks. That's just it. Because see, while you sitting there on your couch or sitting on your little lumpy mattress or whatever it is you sitting on and worried about what somebody else is doing, what are you doing? Exactly. So I'll be saying, I laugh because I can't entertain people that's not working a regular 9 to 5 or even just getting to the bag at some point. So if you don't make dollars, it don't make sense for me to argue with you. But I can snipe you or I can crack jokes on you. That's what I will do. Every other reaction you thought you could get out of me, you can't. Like I said, bro, look, it don't matter what you doing exercise wise, and that's the truth. You know, sometimes you don't gotta necessarily. You gotta have a balance even when it comes to working out. Like if you in the gym, you can't just be doing fucking push-ups all day and sit-ups all day and pull-ups all day. Nah, you gotta have a different balance of everything. Might have to hit the treadmill a little bit extra, or you might have to hit that elliptical shit. Everybody doing that. Sometimes you might have to do like the little leg squats or the leg machines and stuff like that. You gotta have a balance. Period. Everybody should know that too. Like right now, I just had my little hour of a walk. I don't walk from West Bubblefuck to another West Bubblefuck and back in my area now. See, I do this every morning, and when I don't, I do this every night. And sometimes while I'm on the walks, that's why I be chimed in with the people. See, that just goes to show you when you got a balance in life, you tend to do things different. I don't know what some of y'all do, but I know what I do. Like I said, any type of exercise is exercise, but you still got to maintain a balance. Like I said, I can't be sitting there doing just bench presses all day and then don't do no leg work or no cardio or something. You know, like I said, you got to have a balance when it comes to these things. Your body is the most important thing you can keep intact while you're here. Like I said, I cannot sit here and work my body to a point where I can't even enjoy the fruits of my labor. I done sat here and then broke my body down to get this wealth of money, right? But now I can't even do the simplest thing like go out to the damn movies or go out go out for a fucking date if I want to because I'm fucked up in the body. Like, come on. Like I said, I seen some older folks moving better than the younger folks right now. Like, what's going on with that? And I think if I catch this dude, I'm gonna catch him on the live with me one day, and he gonna tell you, just turned 82. And he moving like how the young folks is moving. He ain't got no walker, no cane, no nothing. And he smoked like a motherfucker. But he had a balance in life. He did simple things. And plus he was working. See, some of y'all health problems start for just lying on your ass all day and not doing nothing. Yeah, it catches up. Trust me, it do. No doubt, Angel. Most likely, I'll probably be doing another live tonight anyway. Either before work or while I'm at work. Got a short shift tonight, so definitely finish off whatever conversations we going. Might just be an open panel, like I always do. And for the main ones, y'all already know what it is, too. Like we gonna be in here. The main thing you supposed to spark in life is not just the interest of the mind, but you also supposed to keep yourself inspired and sparked to do the right things to keep your body intact. Like I said, you got some people that don't jog every morning, but they be on their damn bike. And that's still an exercise because I gotta keep pedaling my legs. That's leg work being done. That's somewhat cardio being done. You got some people that do the combination jogging, especially the ones that still into boxing and stuff. I just watched two people walk past me now earlier doing the little boxing, the little shadow boxing thing and all of that, jogging and all. Like, just get your body in tune with whatever it is. And sometimes for the bigger folks, you're gonna have to do the simplest things. You gotta crawl before you walk, especially if you're trying to lose that weight again. I didn't gain but so much during this pandemic, but I was already a stocky pit bull. So shoot, simplest things I do now is gonna drop it. Like I said, that's because I'm still active. I'm not sitting on a couch or sitting on a video game or sitting on the internet all day. And even if I'm on the internet all day, I'm still out and about doing something. It's called living in real time. I'm not focusing on nobody else's drama. There's too much drama going on as it is right now in the street. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people, you're going to have different things you do that keeps you at least in your tip-top shape. Like somebody tried to say something about, oh, if you smoking, y'all slow down a bunch. I know a nigga that smoked just as much as I smoke as far as the weed is concerned. And this nigga will outrun half of these young niggas now in the basketball court. So, like I said, gotta have a balance in life. Yeah, I could smoke, but guess what? Once I finish smoking, I ain't feeling lazy. I'm ready to go do something. Shit. Just all in all, definitely, take into consideration your health. Because if you don't got that, what do you really have? Like I said, How can you expect to enjoy the fruits of your labor if you're not healthy enough to do it? You know, just something for the people to think about today. I said I wasn't going to be on here but for so long. Now, see, I did something ass backwards. I ain't even get a chance to eat nothing yet. But I said, fuck it, let me take this nice long walk while it's brisk and while I can do it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it later on. So there's definitely a fire somewhere in my fucking area. I just don't know where. That shit stay. See, out and about. And if some of y'all was out and about, you wouldn't be worried about what somebody's saying and doing up here. Just remember that too. Have a balance in life. Even if you want to be a stupid prick, have a fucking balance in life. But I hope everybody, got something informative out of it. Take their time to thank everybody who popped in for the live. Even the shadow watchers that always mess with me. Y'all already know what it is. Love is always love. I hope everybody has a blessed and productive Tuesday. Hopefully all of y'all get through the rest of your day with no drama. Keep your third eye open. Like I said, try to stay healthy as possible. Don't let that message that I said go over your head. Your health is definitely your wealth, whether you want to believe it or not. You know, definitely. I hope all y'all have a blessed afternoon. I don't know. I might do another live later on. Might do another live later on this afternoon, or if not, like I said, possibly this evening. So, and I'll leave it as an open panel, and we can have a discussion. That's it. The vibes is always going to remain the same over here. No, the vibes will always remain the same. No, nothing more, nothing less. No stress. And if you was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know, definitely gonna be in here later. So let y'all get back with y'all day. Get tuned in. I know I got a few people I gotta show some love on these YouTube streets. We'll definitely finish the conversation tonight. And if anybody want to pop up, y'all already know what it is. You know. Until the next live, y'all already know, y'all. We out of here. Peace and blessings.